Hello, Kentwood neighbors. My name is Tracy Thrower Conyers, and I'm your Kentwood expert for selling, buying, and investing in Kentwood residential properties in Kentwood 90045. Not only have I been a realtor in Kentwood for many years, I've lived here even longer. I'm very active on our homeowners association, various Facebook groups related to the community, and other neighborhood groups, including our neighborhood council, planning, and land use committee. I keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in Kentwood, Westchester, and the beach cities. Today, we're going to talk about Kentwood. This is a map of the residential neighborhoods in Westchester. I follow all of them, but Kentwood as my home is definitely my focus and my favorite. As of the end of May, we have 12 active listings in Kentwood, with 3 listings in escrow looking for backup and 7 listings getting ready to close. 15 listings sold last month and 3 were withdrawn, put on hold, or expired. The most expensive property sold last month for just under $3.3 million, and the least expensive listing is pending for a hair under $940K. Properties in the high threes are becoming more common, and we currently have 3 active listings at just under $4 million. And these properties are generally new builds, remodels, with 5 bedrooms, large lots, and bonus space. Homes in Kentwood have sold for as high as $6 million, although not in the last 30 days, and this price point is rare. The property pending for $940K will not close at that price, but we don't usually know the actual price until until escrow does close and the deed is recorded. And this price is so odd that I looked more closely, and it is a probate sale. And in this case, this particular probate sale needs to be confirmed by the court. And it looks like the bid submitted for court approval is $1.26 million. Anybody could go to court and bid higher, but that price is a hair over the going rate for fixers in Kentwood right now. So I'd be shocked if anybody would show up in court to compete with that bid. A side note about fixers, nobody should be getting less than $1.1 million for the worst fixers, and probably more like $1.2 million. I saw a total fixer recently listed by an out-of-area agent for almost $1.5 million. I almost spit out my coffee when I saw that. Not only will that property not close for anywhere near that price, many people won't even give it a second look if they're shopping for fixers. That is such a heartbreaking disservice to the family selling that home. That just kills me. Do not use an out-of-area agent to sell your home, because those people don't usually understand the value of our community or how to position your property. Let's talk inventory. There are simply not enough listings on the market, and that is keeping sellers in the driver's seat. That's great news if you're a seller, but not such great news if you're looking to buy in Kentwood. By the way, this is a national problem, not just a Kentwood problem. This graph shows the rolling 12-month average for inventory in Kentwood. A 12-month average, a rolling average, averages 12 months of data at each monthly data point. The numbers turn out a little bit different than if you're looking at month-over-month actual numbers, but a rolling average tends to smooth out aberrations and gives a more general and sustainable trend line. This graph shows that we have about 2.3 months of homes for sale right now in Kentwood. That is, if nothing else hits the market, we would run out of homes to sell in just over 2 months. Most commentators consider that to be a seller's market when there is less than 3 to 6 months of inventory. At 6 months, buyers start to have lots of choices, and that puts them in a stronger bargaining position. The red line on this graph shows about where the pandemic started. Kentwood homeowners have not been ones to sell during the pandemic and beyond, keeping supplies low and prices up. And speaking of prices, Kentwood's median home price currently sits at $2.12 million as of June 1st, which is up pretty dramatically over recent months. This graph is showing month-over-month numbers as opposed to the rolling 12-month average I mentioned in the last slide. I wanted you to see that Kentwood prices have been volatile month after month. This could be due in part to the fact that Kentwood is not a huge area and a couple of aberrational listings can skew the numbers. Also, remember that median is not average. Median is in the middle, with half of the homes sold at a price above the median price and half selling below the median price. But if you look at the rolling 12-month averages, our prices are down, unlike the month-over-month number in the last slide, coinciding with interest rates starting their dramatic climb in the middle of last year. But if you zoom out on the 12-month rolling averages, you'll see that while we have given back some of our price gains and equity, we've had a good run for the last 10 years and can afford to give back a little. I even feel comfortable saying that when rates come back down, which they will do once inflation is in hand, our prices will likely pick up again. Do I think you should wait to sell if you want to downsize or trade up? I wouldn't. If either of those scenarios are in your plans, there are other reasons that suggest selling now is your best play. Schedule some time to chat and I'll fill you in on the strategy behind that piece of advice. Days on market, or DOM, is an indicator of how attractive our inventory for sale is to buyers. A few houses that sell super quick or languish for a year can skew this number because of the small size of our data set. So I tend to like the rolling 12-month averages when I talk about days on market. But I also discourage you from putting too much weight on this number as a strong indicator of market health, because various factors at play, like location, advertising, agent skill set, and local versus out-of-area agents, can weigh on the number. Our rolling 12-month median days on market in Kentwood as of June 1st is 15 days, the same as a month ago. This means that listings are under contract within 15 days of hitting the market. Buyers have a couple of days to make decisions, but really need to move fast if they see a Kentwood house that they like right now. The most attractive houses with the most skilled local agents move the fastest and still, even now, over list price due to multiple offers. And if you think you have a fixer on your hands and that fixers aren't attractive, please know that even the worst fixers have their own attractions if offered to the right audience. Want to know what your Kentwood home might sell for right now? I offer complimentary valuations for my Kentwood neighbors. My complimentary reports are custom to Kentwood and prepared by me, a 20-plus year industry vet and longtime Kentwood property owner. Or maybe you don't want to know about your specific Kentwood property at this point, but you want to follow the market generally or to look at picking up a rental property. Request my monthly summary report delivered to your inbox at kentwoodmarketreport.com. If buying in Kentwood or outside of Kentwood is on your mind, text the word lender to 424-228-9969 and get a list of my favorite current lenders. Not all lenders are created equal, like real estate agents. Different lenders have different programs available for different needs, and I happen to favor lenders who are proactive and easy to work with. If selling is on your mind, ask me about my proprietary formula for getting you the highest price for your Kentwood property on the terms you want, no matter what the rest of the market is doing. Spoiler alert, I'm a certified digital marketing specialist and a certified negotiation specialist. Add that to the skills I picked up as an attorney in my first career, and you have a secret weapon when working with me to sell or buy your Kentwood property. Did I mention I speak pet fluently? I write frequently on the topic of selling and buying real estate with pets. With 4 cats and a dog at home, I understand all too well how important these family members are to the home choices that we make. So if animals are in your equation, you'll be in good hands with me and my crew. Until next month, this is Tracy Thrower Conyers, your Kentwood home selling and buying expert, signing off. For all the Kentwood news between now and the next report, follow my Facebook page, facebook.com/TracyThrowerConyers.realtor, or my Kentwood community page at www.kentwood90045.com.